Welcome back, everyone. No longer in lockdown, doing some work at home on the weekend, and this is what I've finally come up with for the Winchester 1892 short-barreled stock length, but short-barreled takedown rifle. So, the story is I got a Winchester 1892 chambered in 25-20, which is a fairly odd caliber because it wasn't very desirable compared to the 44-40s or the 38-40s. We did get it in a fairly bad condition. Someone had taken some nails to the stock and tried to spell their name in carpeting tack nails. So we had an issue with the stock and the fact there was a very large portion of it that was unusable. So basically what we had to do was carve that out and do something interesting with it that wasn't going to wreck the stock, because the stock was actually in pretty good condition if you discount the nails. So it was, I think it was less than $500, this rifle. So for vintage Winchester rifles, it wasn't particularly expensive. So what we did is we turned it into a takedown rifle. So the relevant machine work and everything was done by a qualified engineer in conjunction with a gun shop. So all the specific gunsmithing work has been carried out to the correct letter of the law here in Australia. So once the actual takedown mechanism was complete, the rest of it was restored by me. I also made the case for it. So it's a oak case with a veneer top. So the top section up to the edge, you can probably see like a tiny little edge. This is all ply veneered hardwood. So it's actually mostly ply with a light veneer of hardwood on the top, and the edges are all oak hardwood. And then it's all been stained. Nice little brass fitments, nice brass handle. I've actually got some brass clasps, which I'll put here and here. But yeah, once the clasps come in, that's the case finish. The insides are upholstered with a felt, a burgundy felt. But I suppose here we go. This is what it looks like. So this is the takedown rifle. I use a leather band here to keep the rifle in situ. I will do a similar sort of holding mechanism for this. It's just a small little Winchester knife. I found this in a three knife kit on eBay, and I thought that would look really nice inside the kit because it's got a Winchester logo and it's a checkered handle, so I thought that'd look really nice in there as well. It's got a holder for the ammunition. This is the 25-20 ammunition. It's fairly unusual here in Australia. I mean, unusual, more undesirable than some of the other calibers. Most people want either the 38-40, the 44-40. Even the 32-40 was a lot more desirable. But because this was not a very desirable caliber, the gun itself didn't have much value. So this is what I was talking to you about. The nail section. This whole section here was covered in nails. Someone had tried to write their name they look like very short carpeting tacks. So by the time we pulled them all out, the stock was near on unusable because of it. Anyway, we ended up turning that into a small ammunition holder. So I'll show you it when I get it out. So this is the rifle. It's all been re-blued. The stock's been refinished. It's fairly nice stock, actually. It's just a shame about that. But what I have done is I've actually made a spring-loaded ammunition holder. You can see the screw head in there. That's part of the hinge. But you can see it's spring-loaded. So it will hold itself shut. Basically... Sorry, I'm trying to do this while... Okay, so basically you can have just a small ammunition holder. Open it up, and there you go. 5 extra shots. So, that's the receiver side. As you know, with takedown rifles, you have to open up the action. I fabricated the magazine tube for this. It is a stock length barrel. Most people think it's really short, but they actually did come out from factory with barrels this length. This barrel was in incredibly bad condition when I got it. Okay, that's on tight. So most people had given up on this barrel. The people who had looked at it, it was quite badly rusted, and someone had done had for some reason installed an extra dovetail right where my thumb is on the barrel. So they had installed an extra dovetail right in line with the writing here, the logo. I'll bring it up as close as I can. So you can see part of the inscription there is missing. That's because I've had to basically fabricate a fillet of steel to tap into the dovetail and then TIG weld up. And that was to get it so that it was clean and straight again. So you can see the barrel length is actually quite short. It is a factory short barrel, so I've been told. And that's how I bought it. I got it cheap because, like I said, it was in terrible condition. I had to TIG weld up a lot of rust pitting, file it flat, but I'm happy with how it's come along. The forend was not too bad. You can see someone did a dodgy here. I don't know what it was that they did, but I didn't want to spend a huge amount of time on the wood on this one because I say that even though I did this was unacceptable. I had to do something about this, but a few little things I don't mind, just as long as it's, for the most part, clean and nice. So that's the rifle now. With lockdown, I still haven't had a chance to go and shoot it yet. So I haven't even test fired it. It's completely, the rifle for all intents and purposes is completely finished, but I haven't had a chance to test fire it yet because of lockdown. So hopefully once lockdown's finished and we're allowed to do what we want to do again, whether it means we have to get vaccinated before we're allowed to go out. Personally, I believe that to be a huge... I'm not an anti-vax person. I do believe in vaccinations. I've been vaccinated as a child for many of the standard vaccinations you're supposed to have as a child here in Australia, but I'm not anti-vaccination. I do see the merits in them completely, but I do not agree with government withholding our rights under the pretense of vaccination law. So, for instance, I do not agree with vaccination cards, vaccination passports. If you're not allowed to go out, you're not allowed to go out. It applies to everyone. But making people do something they don't agree with, I entirely disagree with that. So I don't know when we're going to be able to let out again. And if we are going to get let out again, I hope it's not at the point of a gun. Because all government mandates are, at the end of the day, withheld by the police and force if necessary. Every government issue, order, law, etc. is, at the end of the day, held by the point of a gun. So hopefully we're allowed out soon, and hopefully it does not infringe upon our rights to be let out. Thanks for watching. I've got a few more rifles I'm going to make some more videos of, but yeah, I hope you like it. Thanks everyone, bye.